Good morning, everybody. James here from the Dragon Blogger team. We're going to be going live with a whole bunch of cool stuff today. We're going to be showcasing a bunch of cool little products. First, I need to get my Stream Deck up and working. I cannot change my stuff right now, which is weird for it not to be active. I may have to unplug it or not. I'm not really sure at the second. Hopefully, I don't have to. But it's looking like I may need to unplug this and plug it back in. So bear with me 1 second. Let me find this little this device over here. I'm not sure which one it is, but hey, we're gonna go with this. Just gonna follow the cord, right? Maybe not. All right, that should have been it. We should be good and golden, up and running. All right, that fixed my little issue right there. So now we're going to be popping over. We're going to be showing some very, very cool deals for everybody. We're going to be showing this and having some fun, right? Some reason it's not showing me live, and I'm not sure why. Let's find out. It isn't. It isn't showing us live. Really, really weird. Alright. It's like I'm having technical issues. There we go. Bear with me, everybody. Slight technical issues this morning. Sure. We're gonna go with it. Let's do this. Hey, why did drop stream? I lost a stream altogether. Okay. Think I'm back? That was really weird. Like I said, technical issues, trying to work it out real quick. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with this. I think we should be good. There we go. Totally fixed it. All right, like I said, James here from the Dragon Blogger team. Today with a very cool little show. We got some nice little products, some really good deals for you. It's an earlier show for me today, but we're going to do this. We're going to show you guys some products. First one on hand is, of course, from Bezeus. This is a cool little device that can actually help you out. It's a wall plug. This is a USB-C charging station. We're going to show you guys the little video right here while we talk about it. Of course, he's saying James here and all of that cool stuff. Now, this is a 65-watt 2-port flat USB wall charger. The flat charger does have a plug. The plug does hide up and in there, and it's inside this package. You do have a USB-A and a USB-C port. Now, it does come with the USB-C, the USB-C cable for that. That is just as big as it is. It's that little thing right there. Now, 65 watts PD 3.0 fast charging capability with their GAN 2 technology. Now, their GAN technology is a pretty smart technology on hand with that. Now, the cool part about this is you literally will get through the USB-C port. If you use just the USB-C port, you're going to get that 65 watts of charging power. Now, if you use both ports at once, you're going to get 45 watts through the USB-C port and 20 watts through the USB-A port, which means you can still charge your device, plus you can still get all of that active charging through both devices that you need with it. You're going to be able to charge your MacBook Pro 14 about 41% in 30 minutes. You'll be able to charge your iPhone 14 through the 20-watt port in about 52% in that same amount of time, which is actually very cool to be able to do that divided up in a small package like that. Now, to have a nice thin charger like that is really cool because it's really convenient, really easy to be able to take on hand and travel with it. Very simple little device that's going to work very well for a lot of you with that. And, it's just a great little piece right there. I love them. Bezus makes some phenomenal products, and that's one of those. It's always nice to have a nice fast charger or even a portable charger like this because you never know when you're going to need one on hand. And this one does a well job of that. Now we're going to be moving over to a canister vacuum cleaner. That is about $139 today.
Hey guys, Briley with Dragon Blogger Technology and Entertainment, and today we're going to be checking out the Aspiron Canister Vacuum Cleaner. It is a 1200 watt lightweight bagless vacuum cleaner. It's compact, which means it'll be easy to maneuver and store. You can clean almost any surface with all the different nozzles you have here. This one's going to be your floor nozzle here. This one's going to be your pet power mate attachment, so if you have any pet hair or anything like that, that'll work well on there. You have your crevice nozzle, upholstery brush, and a small dust brush. Along with that, we have our suction hose, which just will clip on right up here at the front, and which attaches to that is this cool thing right here. Now this will telescope.
That is a telescoping wand, which is actually nice to have for those hard to reach areas, or if you just want to stand up and vacuum instead of just using the hose. Now, like he was showing you, there are many crevice tools. Now, this does come in two colorations, of course, the black and orange that you see here on hand, and another coloration with that. Now, this is what's called a 1200 watt device. So the other coloration is actually silver and purple instead of the black and orange. It is a HEPA filter friendly, and that means you can actually change out that filter, clean it out, and not have to worry about those particulates hitting you or breathing in that air. Now this has got a 3.7 quart capacity for the debris bin, which is nice there. And it does have it's almost like a tornado style inside there, which is cool. Now that the pet friendly brush piece is really nice because it'll pick up that hair without getting it caught up, and then it'll throw it through. And I like to have those options with that. And he's showing you guys right there how to pull the canister off. Just that simple and that easy with this.
All you do is push that with your thumb and you can dump. Along with that, there is another filter
There's
here.
Your large filter. That's nice.
I went ahead and tossed some cereal down on the ground so we could test out the vacuum. Right now it's on the minimum setting and it's having no issues sucking up the cereal. Now we're going to put it right in the middle of minimum and maximum. Again, no issues there. Got every single piece. And now we're going to put it on max. And this thing has so much suction, it is unreal. I've never came across a vacuum that had this much power. Like, I'll show you real quick here with my hand. It just immediately suction cups my hand to it. It's insane. Thanks for watching. This is Briley, Dragon Blogger Technology and Entertainment. Till next.
So that is the Aspiron bagless canister vacuum. If you need a vacuum like that, it might be a nice option, and it's actually not badly priced for a canister style like that. Very decently priced right there, and as you can see, it worked well for what he was using it for. Just imagine your own messes to pick up and clean. Now, I am not actually trying to ignore anybody. My phone went into update mode and did a iOS update, so I'm trying to get the carousel back for me real quick so we can get back onto this. Now, we're going to be moving over. We're going to show you guys this very cool Yarborough K1 projector. It's 650 ANSI lumens brightness. With that, it does have all the options that you could want in a projector, and we're going to show you guys that right now.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Yaeber Ace K1 projector. This is a 650 ANSI ultra bright home theater movie projector with Wi-Fi 6.
Now, like he's saying, it does have Wi-Fi 6 built in. It also has Bluetooth capabilities. Now, this does support 4K input, but will only output at 1080p with that. Now, 650 ANSI it's nice and bright. Very, very bright. ANSI lumens is a little brighter than standard lumens, so you do get that option there with that. Now, this does have a 15-watt speaker built in, so you can get that luxury of sound while watching and using this, of course, off of this. Now, it does come in two colorations, of course, the black and then a blue version if you need. Now, it does allow for wireless casting, which means you can mirror your phones, like your Apple phones, or even your Android phones to this, so you can mirror cast what was on your phone over to it. Now he's showing you it hooked up with his laptop. He's going to go through the settings. Of course, you have to set it up originally, and then you'll go in there and you'll pick out what you want. You can click mirror cast. You can play music, photos, or HDMI inputs, and of course that's what he's going to grab is HDMI inputs. Of course, you're going to see the big old dogs just sitting there and having fun watching while he's using it. Now, picture this on a wall with a nice projection screen. He's just doing this with all the lights on, and that, of course, it's going to be a little bit duller with the lights on. If you turn it off, you're going to get more quality there. Now, I always recommend an ALR or CLR style screens, like ambient light rejecting and ceiling light rejecting. That way you get most of the quality of your lighting onto the actual screen. Now, he's just showing you some picture playthroughs. He's showing it on the wall, of course, and that was that with that. Now, he's going to also pop over. He's going to show you a video, I believe, coming up with some fishes, or the cats playing with the fish. You're going to see that. It's kind of cool right here. The cats are chasing the fishes on the wall. Now, with this, it is about 40% off today to be able to do that. Now, the one thing I would have wished it would have had was actually built in Android devices. So if you need to watch those stuff, you will have to bring like your Amazon Fire Stick over with you for this. Not a big deal, not a big drawback, but it would have been cool to have that Android built in there as well. But great little projector if you're looking from Yaeber, and that's their K1. Now we're going to be moving over to, I believe this is the Phanteks Evo 300 portable power station.
Hey guys, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you a...
Now the Phanteks Evo 300 does have multi-ports, so you have several USBs and several AC outlets. You do have two AC outlets on the AC outlet side, which can be switched on and off with this device. Now, this is a 299 watt-hour style power station. You can actually connect up two AC outlet plugs, like your standard, lamps or other devices with this at 110 volts at 300 watts peak power with this on those plugs. Now, on the opposite side, you'll have two USB-Cs, two USB-As, and two DC plugs. You'll also be greeted with the DC plug for your cigarette lighter devices. Let's say like your camping inflator air mattresses. You'll be able to plug in those inflators into that cigarette lighter device and use it. These are great to have portability. Really cool because of the small compact size to have this much power on hand with that. Now, it does have a nice digital display. That digital display will actually indicate the watts being used, the amount of time that's left, and how much charge is left on the device. Of course, you can see he never fully charged it when he first got it, and that's what he was showing you is just right out the box with this one. Now, he's also going to plug in, like I believe, his smartwatch and his phone to show you the voltage that it takes to charge that. Now, when you're using the USB-C outlet, you can actually has a USB-C in and out port. That USB-C in and out port is a 60-watt port. So that means you can charge this device with that USB-C, but you could also use the standard wall plug adapter that comes with it to charge it even faster. You'll be able to fully charge this in under 2.5 hours, which is actually super fast, that one. Now, like I said, it is an in and out port, so you could technically charge your MacBook Pro off that USB-C port as well with it. Now on the back, it does have some LED lighting, of course, with that on the back. You'll be able to charge your MacBook Air about 5 times with this. You'll be able to charge your drone 5 times, your iPhones about 27 times, your cameras 21 times or more with that. You also can plug in a solar power panel to this and charge it with the solar panel. It does have that option to be able to do that, and that's kind of cool. Now, to use the solar panel, of course, it'll be about a solar 100-watt panel. It'll take about 3.5 hours to charge it that way. Now, if you're using the wall plug by itself, about 4 hours. If you use the wall plug and the USB-C, 2.5 hours with that. You could technically use the car outlet, of course, with that, and to do that. So you do have the 7 DCs and the 2 AC plugs. Just a simple little device that can save you a lot of time, especially if you've ever been in an area that needs power. Carol, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. It is a beautiful little piece of technology right there, and I love to be able to switch off and on between the powers and the display. There is your lighting. Of course, that is where you can connect your solar panels. It is a 2-prong alligator-style plugs for the solar panels. Your lighting, of course, standard or SOS flashing if you need that. Phanteks Evo 300 is a really good piece if you've ever been without power. Hey, it can help you. Cool part is if you're somebody that needs like a oxygen tank running or something like that, this will help you get through that. Now we're going to be moving over to the Anker Nebula. The Anker Nebula Solar Outdoor Projector. This is a beautiful little piece of technology that Nate on the team had and did. Now this is a 1080p projector that does support 4K input, of course, at 1080p output. Now, with this, it does have Android TV built in. So you do get the option of Android TV with this one. Now, with that, you have a whole bunch of other technologies. Now, this will allow up to a 120-inch screen on hand, of course, with that. Now, this one is 400 ANSI lumens, and it is HDR10 with that. Now, on this device, you do have 2 3-watt speakers built in, but the size is what's going to really be there. It's very small and portable. Now, you do have an HDMI port on the back and a USB port on the back as well. Now, since this is the from Anker, Anker has got some quality. Now, the controller does have voice controls. Now, since it is Android TV, that means it has Google Play Store. The Google Play Store, of course, will allow you to do a whole bunch of stuff, including 5,000 plus apps on hand. That means you can download pretty much any TV service that you need to watch this at all. Now with it, 1920 by 1080p at 16.9 aspect ratio, full HD, full HD. Now, like I said, it is Android 9.0, so you have 5,000 to 7,000 apps on hand easily with that, which is very, very cool to have this. Now, I love this little thing. It's very cool to have. You're going to get about, I believe, 30,000 hours of lamp life. So that means about 6 hours a day for the next 10 years. You'll be able to use this with no issues whatsoever. It is considered a digital laser projector because it is a laser style lens that puts the picture out there. Now with this, you do have some hardware. You do have 2 gigabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of hard drive space, Wi-Fi connectability 2.4 and 5G with that, Bluetooth 4.2, which means you can pair your phone up or a Bluetooth speaker and add more sound quality to it, which is nice to be able to do. Now, the brightness, light output will vary depending on your actual user settings. Let's say you still have light on in the house. It's going to dim it down some. If you start dropping lights down, of course, it's going to get even brighter with that. Like I said on the last projector, always get yourself a nice screen. The screens do help a lot with that. I actually have a nice large screen in my bedroom for my short throw projector that I use almost every day. It's a great piece, nice little portability. This one's nice and small and just has that little functionality that most people are looking for in a device like this. So the Anker Nebula Solar Outdoor Projector. Cool little piece. Now we're going to be moving over to the Ugreen 3-port 65-watt charger.
Hello.
Okay, so we're actually going to show you guys two different ones in this video. 45 watt in USB-C, GAN-C, and charger. Now we're actually talking about the 65 watt version, which is that one right there, the bigger one. Now the 65 watt version I actually had my hands on as well and still have with that. So with the 65 watt Nexoid 3-port GAN technology on this, you'll be able to charge pretty much anything you want. If you use a single 65 watt USB-C port, you'll be able to charge your MacBook Pro to about 51% in under 30 minutes, which is actually nice to be able to do on hand with that. Now, since this is a multi-port device, you do have two USB-Cs and one USB 3.0. That USB 3.0, of course, is in purple coloration, and that's just what they use. Now, this one actually has a 15% clippable coupon today for this device, of course. Now, the Nexoid is a beautiful little portable charging station right there for your wall. It does come in two colorations, black or glacier blue. Of course, we had the black versions. Now, with this, if you're using this, the GAN2 technology, of course, is going to allow you to charge faster and keep the device cooler, which means it's going to last longer with that. And that's actually nice to be able to do on hand. Now, if you're using this to charge out, there's a few ways. If you're using all three ports at once, you're going to get about 45 watts out of the top port, 8.5 watts out of the second port, and 8.5 watts out of the third port. If you're using just two ports, you're going to get 45 out of the top USB-C, 20 out of the bottom, or vice versa. And if you swap over to the bottom ports, 8 and 8, that's it with that. If you're using single ports, if you use just the bottom, you'll be getting about 22.5 watts out of that bottom port on hand. Mikey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So that is the 65 watt, nice little version, very portable, very user friendly for you. Now, of course, on hand, we also have the Ugreen 30 watt USB-C device. Hey, it's a me video, so we don't need that. We'll just talk about it. The Ugreen Nexoid 30 watt USB-C wall charger. Now, this is another cool little wall charger for you, but it is just a single port device. So you have a single USB-C plug. Now, it still has their GAN technology with their PPS compact and portability in this, which is kind of cool. You'll be able to charge your iPhone 14 about 30, from 0 to 60% in under 30 minutes or so with that 30 watt charging capability. And that is really nice. Now, with their thermal guard technology, the thermal guard technology is going to keep this device cool and actually checks its temperature 238 or something like that, 238 times a second. That's right. It's crazy. It will always keep checking itself if it's getting too hot. So you don't have to worry about that. Now, with it, of course, it's just a straight through USB-C charging capability. All 30 watts come out of that port, depending on if your device accepts 30 watt charging capability. It's just a portability thing. You can take it with you, use it pretty much anywhere, and not have to worry about it. Ugreen's got you covered with those. So how is everybody's morning going? How's everybody's week going? It's almost the weekend, which is crazy. Now, I was just spilling through some of those products. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some of those. We still have a lot more to go with. We're definitely going to be showing you a lot more. I'm actually looking to see what we have coming up next. I believe it's the Hoto electric screwdriver. It is. Now, this will be a Nikita video, of course. Now, Nikita on the team did this one. Nice little electric portable screwdriver. That's going to save your hands a lot of time and hassle. Let's pop over, swap scenes. Hey, look, right there.
Hey guys, Nikita with Dragon Bloggers here to show you this really amazing Hoto all-in-one designed electric screwdriver. This thing is fantastic. I love how it has the nice little telescoping grabber at the top. It makes it easier for transporting. It comes with a USB-C cable with which is what you use to charge it. What's also really cool is that the case itself can lock. So right now it's locked. So no matter how hard I
Hey,
try to
thank you
pull
for
this,
the
it won't
follow.
come
I
off.
appreciate
I
that.
simply just turn it to the unlock phase and then it slides right off. Now it comes with the actual electric screwdriver itself. It has a little cap up here that blocks the top where you can put the head in. You just simply, it grips pretty well, but you simply just pull it off. And then of course right here, as you can see at the top, it's on the off, and then it has different torque settings that you can use it on. And when you use it, you know, you can go counterclockwise or clockwise, just depending on whether you want to screw something in or take something out. And it also comes with this really nice ring light so that you can see whatever you're screwing. Here at the bottom is where you charge it. But what's also cool is the little stand where it comes is.
Now, the stand holds all of the bits that it does come on here with. Of course, you got some Phillips screwdrivers, you got some Allen keys and stuff like that. Now, you will be able to use other bits from other tools in there because they're usually a standard style fitting. Now, the cool thing is they are magnetic, which is going to save you time from dropping it. You have 3 torque speeds, you have forward, reverse, plus you have a little flashlight in the middle, and then the nice carrying case. To charge it, you'll just plug it in and charge it, of course, on hand. It'll take about an hour or so, probably about an hour and a half to fully charge this device. You'll be able to do approximately 300 screws on a full charge on hand with that. Lock it up and carry it and take it with you. That simple, that easy. If you've ever torn apart a computer or anything like that, you know that sometimes doing it by hand can get a little tedious and your hands can cramp up using the small screwdrivers. Of course, the electric ones do work out well and they save you a lot of time and hassle. Now, next up for the iPhone users, we're going to show you the Andoble Easy Relax phone case with 360 degree ring holder. And today we're taking a look at this Andoble phone case for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. This is what's called their Life Series. It's a 3x X stability style. With that. Now, inside this, you're going to be greeted with the Terry cleaning cloth if you guys need one. It does come with that. Also comes with the case. Now, the case is very, very cool because it does a few different things. First and foremost, it's translucent black for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Still has the raised bezel all the way around for the camera and for the front lens. Now, you still have the opening for your silent button and all of your other functioning buttons like your volumes up and down and your power buttons, which is quite cool. Still has the opening for the charging cord if you guys need that cord. Now, we're going to grab my iPhone 14 Pro Max. We're going to set this in here. We're going to pop it in just like that. We're going to show you guys, you know, buttons still work and all that other cool stuff with that. You guys can see that the actual camera lens is underneath that nice bezel right there. Now, on the back here, it's got a built-in ring holder, so you do have the ring holder built in. It is actually very cool because it does pop out, which means it can become a kickstand for your actual phone in any direction you want to set it up on a table, or use it to hold it just like that with it. Now, the cool thing is that ring holder does have magnets built in, which means you can still magnetically connect it to one of your magnetic chargers or even your Andoble phone holders that are magnetically clampable. They also make the Andoble MagSafe or MagStick, and you can magnetically stick it to that as well. It's a great piece, nice translucent, does have drop protection, so you don't have to worry about that. You'll be able to drop it about 10 feet multiple times with no issues. Now, I say that with a grain of salt because, as most of you know, phone cases only protect so much. If you drop it on a sharp rock or an edge on the screen, you need a screen protector. So throw a screen protector on there and call it good, and you're good to go. Now, I say that as I never roll with the screen protector, and I probably should. It's just one of those things. I tend to not drop my phones, and now that I said that, I'll probably drop it later and break it. But Andoble, great little piece right there. Very, very cool and user-friendly phone case. Next up is the Tozo A1s. These are our Bluetooth earbuds. These Bluetooth earbuds are 5.3 connectability. That 5.3 connectability is going to give you a really, really good connection. This is actually a Me product, so we don't really need the sound of it. We can just pop over and play here. this. Today we're taking a look. Right there. So these are the Tozo A1s. The Tozo A1s are a well-done earbud at a phenomenal price. It's like $15.99. It does come in like 6 different colors. You have the black version. You, I believe, have blue, green, pink. If I remember right, a white and a khaki slash goldish color. All right, that's what I'm gonna go with. That last color. It's like a khaki color. With this, nice rechargeable in the case. Now, this is a cool little piece. There are wireless earbuds, of course, Bluetooth 5.3. They are IPX5 water resistant. They're IPX5 guys. IPX6, I'd say they're waterproof. IPX5, they're water resistant. Slight rain, you're okay. Some sweat, you're okay. Just don't go out swimming with these. That's all I'm gonna say. Now on these, you get about 5.5 hours of usage time on the earbuds itself before they need recharged. You'll have about 22 hours of backup power in the case itself with that. Now, Tozo has their own technology built in, which is called the ORGIX or ORGIX. The acoustic ORGIX right here is a way they design the drivers and the diaphragms that go around the drivers. What that means is the way they design it has multiple ports, and those ports will reproduce that sound wave out through different holes to change the way it sounds. Bennett, hello. How are you doing? Good morning. And Joanna, good morning. How you doing, Joanna? Nice to see you joining me this early, Joanna. I'm actually shocked Joanna's awake. But with the technology, you do get that sound you want. But the best part about these are actually super light. They weigh about 3.7 grams. It's like wearing nothing. You don't have to worry about it. I'm awake. I had to get up at 4:30 this morning to make sure my wife was at work, so I decided to get on and stream early, and this is where I'm at. This is definitely where I'm at right now. These actually sound very, very phenomenal for your earbuds, and they actually have a nice little battery life. 5.5 hours off a charge is actually quite well done. USB-C charging cable connection with that. The sound quality of the way they design the diaphragms is what's going to do it for you. So, really good piece from Tozo. Honestly, just an amazing, amazing piece right there. I definitely recommend them. They're just a great piece with that on hand. I think I got 2 of those. I'm not sure. What? I think I got 2 messages that I'm live or something else. I'm confused with that one. I'm not sure what Bennett said last, but looks like the Amazon gods were not happy. 2 hours of sleep. Yeah. I went to bed at, I think, midnight. Had to be up at 4, so I think I got 4.5 hours. I'm pretty sure 4.5 hours of sleep. We'll go with that one, and we're gonna let it be okay. Next up, I believe, is a Tater Nate video of the Apex Forge laser measurer. Yeah, that's the word.
Yo, I'm going to be talking about the Apex Forge iRing laser measurement tool. This is probably one of the coolest small tools.
I definitely am right. Okay? Something like that. The Apex Forge iRing laser measurement tool is a nice little device that will help you measure out measurements with a laser pointer. Now, this device does work with an app on your phone or just has a readout on the screen. Now, you're not seeing that display, but it is there. He will turn it on. The way this works is you will actually turn the laser on, point it at something, it will read that out, and then measure it through this. Now, it is semi accurate to a point of distance. Now with this, you're only going to be able to do about 90 feet of measurement. So anything after 98 feet of measurements, it's not going to happen with that. Now with the app though, the app will keep track of every measurement you did at what time you did it, which is actually kind of cool to have that on hand with it. And there's your display, of course, right there. It's just a laser that hits a device, kind of like how radar works when you're trying to catch you with your speeding. The laser will hit you and it'll send back a measurement to what it's going. He's actually going to pop over here. He's going to show you guys right there the laser, of course, on hand. There it is. There's a laser. What? Yeah, that's it. And there is your measurement on hand. So, cool little piece right there. What do we got next? I think next up is the Durgod TGK021 mechanical gaming keyboard that Phil did for us.
PC Phil here for the Dragon Bloggers, and here I'm showcasing the Durgod Allin 104 key mechanical gaming keyboard with RGB and replaceable PBT keycaps and red gaming switches. This is the retail box and packaging. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Here's everything that comes in the package.
Right now, buddy.
First, you have the 104 key keyboard, full-size keyboard.
You're working right now.
6-foot USB-A to USB-C wire. Keycap puller.
Heading to work.
Also the switch puller.
Poor guy.
And as an added bonus, comes with a wrist rest with RGB also. It's magnetic, so it attaches right to the keyboard. It's very soft, has a nice feel to it, so you can put your wrists on it when you want to type. The keys are very soft. They have a nice tactile click to them.
Sad, he uses
really
his
like
whole
this
hand to type.
Wrist rest, especially.
You know we're one-finger typers already.
The USB-C connection is right there to attach to the computer. And on the bottom has little feet that come up in case you want to change the angle of the keyboard. It's a very nice feature. The rubber feet on here keep it from sliding.
What's
if you want to take the keycaps off, change them out, or clean them,
no guess.
Take the keycap puller, spread the arms, wrap it around the key you want to pull out.
Oops.
Get it all the way under and pull it straight up.
What do you mean, like best
ready to get cleaned
for
or
deals?
Replaced. Same thing with the red switches. You can pull them out with the
most Amazon
puller.
devices are going to be really
on the
probably
north
good.
and south side of the key.
I have no clue.
Give it a little wiggle until it comes straight up, and you're ready to change it out or clean it. And to reinstall it, you just do the reverse.
Isn't he?
Just take note of the contacts on the bottom of the key switch and line them up on the keyboard.
Phil will be joining
straight
me
down,
on
give
Prime
it a good
Day.
push, and it's in there.
Phil
and
will
to
be
replace
joining
the
me
keycap,
live
same
on
thing.
Prime stream.
Orientate it correctly. Put it on top of the switch. Push down straight down.
It will be 7-11, 7-12. They
go.
released it yesterday.
Included is a quick guide to
I
guide
have
you
no clue
on the different
any of the
functions
deals.
that the keys can do, the different
know
color
nothing.
modes. And let's plug this in. Let's see how it looks. I plug it into the USB connection and it immediately lights up with a wave of colors. Looks very
Mercedes,
nice.
thank you for the follow.
A lot of colors on this keyboard.
Now with this, you do have a full wrap of RGB all the way around. But the cool part is when you magnetically connect that wrist pad or resting pad, it's going to light up too, and I love that. Most likely, I'm going to say a lot of Amazon products, of course. It seems like every Prime Day, the Amazon products do get marked down pretty good, but I have no clue. Honestly, so Joanna, I have no information on Prime Day right now. Nothing. I haven't even talked to Justin about it. Pretty much all I know is I will be streaming on Amazon Prime Days, and Phil will be joining me. We've been so busy that we haven't had time to discuss anything. I'm not kidding. There has been no discussions right now. We've been just so busy. Your guess is as good as mine. There might be the list out there. I have no clue. Probably your Fire devices. Kind of like your tablet 11s. Hey, Phil. Phil's all excited. Yeah, I haven't even looked, Joanne. I haven't even attempted to look. The last 3 days, I haven't even touched Diablo. That should worry everybody. Been that busy. It scares me. Just saying. Next up is a Tribit product. If you have not heard of Tribit, Tribit makes some very good speakers and Bluetooth technologies. Of course, we're going to show you the Bluetooth speaker system, the Storm Blast. Yeah, there you go. Just start clicking stuff into that. You haven't looked. Oh, you haven't looked at the Fire Tablet 11? You mean you haven't even attempted to stare at that? The Fire Max 11? It's right there. There you go. There it is. This has got an octa-core processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM, Wi-Fi 6 built in. A lot of cool technologies. This is the 64 gigabyte version. Is 11-inch screen with 2K resolution, and I need to get the video done for it. But this is as much looking as I've done at it. Like, I'm sure Justin's like, what in the video? There it is. Nice, beautiful tablet. It's got this cool little magnetic piece right there, and I don't know. I'm trying to guess what these really are. And I think this is like, I'm not sure. I don't know enough about this right now. I got stuff sitting here I haven't touched. And I know I'm like falling behind. I'm going to be busy this week. Change processes. What do you mean? The octa-core processor? Yep. It's got an octa-core processor this time. Supposedly you're able to game on it. So that's games here. And today we're taking a word of the day. Supposedly you can game on it. So that's why I'm going to be playing with it. I just have to have time. Now we're going to be moving over to the Tribit Stormbox Blast. This is a 90-watt speaker, Bluetooth speaker, fully waterproof. Don't worry about it. You can even throw this in the bathtub and it's still going to work. All right? I'm just saying that. Throw it in the lake. It's going to work. Don't worry about it. It does have RGB lighting. It does have dual drivers, dual tweeters. Each one of those drivers is 30 watts of power. Then you have two 15-watt tweeters. Now, on the side, you also have two passive radiators. Those passive radiators work with the way of a sound wave. Inside the tube in the back is where you're going to get that sound wave. That sound wave will press and push the passive radiators to extend that bass sound on there. Now, you do have RGB lighting. The RGB lighting will light up the sides and the middle of the speakers or the drivers to give you that look on hand. Now, 90 watts of power. Yes, 90 watts of power. Now, the cool part about this is it's full Bluetooth connectability, so you can connect this up, pair it up to pretty much any device on there that you need on hand. Now, the Bluetooth connectability, of course, is Bluetooth 5.3, so you have a very current Bluetooth with a nice long distance, approximately 90 feet of distance. You can walk away from this and still work. So that's kind of cool. Now, another cool part about this is it is TWS, which is True Wireless Stereo Pairing. That means you can pair this with another one of these and have left and right channel working together. Now, the way that does it is it's going to send the signal to both, and it's going to have one running left side, the other having running right side on that. Now, they do have the Tribit app. Tribit app's going to give you an EQ. That EQ is going to allow you to adjust the sound quality to your liking with that. That means you can have some of the presets. Maybe you like heavier bass. Maybe you like more crystal clears. Maybe you like a well-rounded or audio or movie sound. It has those adjustments. Then it has customizable to make it the way you like it. Now, the really nice part about this Bluetooth speaker is it's got 30 hours of playtime. Now, that 30 hours of playtime, of course, is going to be about 50 to 60% volume level. The higher you send that level, of course, the more the battery is going to eat up with that. Now, like I said, fully waterproof, dustproof. You don't have to worry about it. You can take a hose to this and clean it. It is IPX7. You don't have to worry about it with it. Now, technically, you can use it as a power bank to charge your phone if you need it. 32 LED lights are built into this, so you have all of that different technologies. Also inside the app, you can change the lighting if you want. You can also adjust and play your music, fast forward, skip, or anything in there. There's the app that I'm showing you on hand with that. Now, they also have what's called their X-Bass technology. All that does is just change your EQ to a higher bass output by one button. Marjorie, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Now we're going to do a sound test. Now, I'm going to pause this and I'm going to say something before we play the sound. Because this is so loud, my microphone is going to pick it up as static or distortion. It's not the speaker, it's my microphone because it is that loud. So let's go up. Very nice.
Very
See,
loud.
I dropped the volume down.
So if I drop down the X-Bass,
You'll notice the difference.
you'll also see the lighting effect.
So that's the one thing. It sounds a lot better in person. The microphones are not always going to pick it up properly. The louder it is, you have to adjust your gains and stuff on your microphones. Of course, I did not do that live, so it just didn't pick it up all the way correctly. But very room filling, very loud, and a long battery life for this. I do like it loud. Very, very loud. Yes, you do. Did it already show up? Did you already get that RoboVac? That's a good. That's the inquiring minds want to know. Did it already show up to your house? Oh, right on, right on. With that being said, the next product up is actually a RoboVac from Eufy. It is the X8 Hybrid. The X8 Hybrid is a cool little piece with twin turbines and a mopping technology on hand. Now, of course, this is Tater Nate.
Going on,
video.
guys? Nathaniel with
If you don't
Dragon-
hear his voice, we can talk about this. I know enough about this little robot vacuum because I've done it enough. Oh, cool, cool. Now, this is actually a nice piece of technology. This is the X8 from Eufy. The X8 has twin turbine brushless motors. Those twin turbine brushless motors are going to give you about 2,000 PA strong suction out of each side of it. That means 4,000 PA strong. That is Pascal scale. That is the way they record the suction from vacuums and stuff with that. Nice, strong vacuum. It does have dual HEPA filters. It does come with the spare, of course. It does come with the mop head that is removable and washable. Now, with the cool piece on this, it has their AI mapping technology, their iPath laser navigation technology, which is going to map out your house so it learns it. Now, the cool part is what that means. If it finds a stairs, it's not going to fall down the stairs because it has that technology to know that the stairs are there. It does come in two colorations, black and gold, and it has white and purple. I believe it's white, purple, or white and gold. Actually, this one's white gold. Yep. Wow, that's a fast hat. Well, it took me 2 weeks to get mine. Now, with this device, it has the app. The app is what's really nice with the RoboVac. The app is going to allow you to keep track of your house. It's going to allow you to map out your house. It's going to allow you to choose the vacuuming time. So you can set it up to vacuum when you're not home or when you're asleep. You'll be able to pick up or choose, like I call it a no-go zone or a no vacuum area. You can click an area that you don't want vacuumed. That way maybe you don't want to disturb a pet or maybe a baby sleeping or something like that. So you can actually do that inside the app. That's kind of cool. Now, the app will actually allow you to keep track of your devices. It'll also allow you to pick the amount of suction that you want. So there are four standard ways of the suction for this. And the higher the suction, of course, the quicker the battery is going to drain on this device, which isn't a big deal because when it starts getting low on battery, it will send itself back to the home base to charge on hand. Now, they also have the AI Smart technology in there where it will automatically determine if it's hardwood or carpet and change the suction itself, so you don't have to worry about that also. Now he's showing you guys right there. There's your Max Turbo, I believe, Power Up here, and then Boost IQ. The Boost IQ is the one I was talking about, the smart technology. Now, also in here, it'll keep track of when pieces of the device needs to be swapped out, like your filter, your edging tools, sensors, and everything else in between with that. It also keeps track of cleaning history, where it's cleaned, where it didn't clean, if it ran into a new object on the floor. Maybe you have an ottoman that has been moved. Maybe your husband or somebody like Phil left their shoes just laying in the middle of the floor. It'll learn that. It'll go around it. You don't have to worry about it. Now, it is small. It's about 3 inches tall, so it can fit pretty much anywhere that you need. Now, it's not the world's fastest vacuum. Let's just go there. It's not the world's fastest, but it will get the job done, and it will leave a nice trail as it goes. I was making fun of that because I usually always put my shoes on my shoe rack when I come in the house. I had to be up at 4:30 this morning to make sure my wife was at work by 6. When I came back in, I left my sandals right in front of the door. I never do that, but I did today, and that's where they're at right now, and that's because I just jumped on the street. Yeah, the dad life. Clean up after the kids. Sucker stuck to the face in the car ride home. I was trying to make fun of Phil, and I knew it was just me. It's always fun until your wife yells at you for not picking up. What? All right, next up is a white noise machine. Not sure you guys use these, but this is the DreamEgg D11 Max. The DreamEgg D11 Max is a very cool little white noise machine right here that I did. Today we're taking a look at a white noise machine from DreamEgg. Now this has 21 soothing sounds, 6 white noise sounds, 7 baby sounds, and 8 nature sounds with that. Now it is actually rechargeable and can be used for a long periods of times on a recharge, guys. It does have a 1800 milliamp battery in here, so you'll get a good amount of life with this. With that, now you do have steps of sounds, but inside here you'll be greeted with, of course, the USB to micro, or actually, quite surprised, USB to USB-C charging cable. Yeah, so they do give you one of those. They do give you this ring holder. This ring piece is actually quite cool because you snap it apart and you can clip it to, let's say, a baby stroller or something, because it does do the sounds. Now inside here you'll be greeted with the white noise machine. Of course, just a round little device with a little plug. Now you can use this plugged in or wireless because it can do that. On the back, it does have a lock and on and off to do that. So you actually have that. On the side, you have your volume button. Over here, you have your power buttons also. Now, on the opposite side, you'll have your sound buttons for that and your timer. Now, the timer does 30 minutes, 60 minutes, or I believe 90 minutes with that. What I'm going to do is turn this on. And you guys see it starts actually working. And if I turn, we're max volume. Sorry, if I turn it down, of course, it's going to drop in volume. We'll back up. If I hit white noise, another white noise, do the sounds again. We have birds chirping, some waves. Actually, it sounds like waves still. Rain. Now we'll do the baby lullabies. ETA money, thank you. You guys hear those, right? JT, my apologies. I was staring at my phone. Why is this not working? Now I'm going to power this back off. Now there are 21 soothing sounds with this, guys. You have this very cool little tie strap up. Simple little white noise machine, great for the kids, great for the adults. If you need to block out some sound that you're just, being annoyed with, this works for that. And it does have the lanyard built on, or you can use the snap clip to tie it pretty much anywhere. I don't have to worry about it. Now, like I said, you can lock the back so the buttons can't be touched, or you can just use it as normal, pretty much anywhere and everywhere. Great little piece, white noise. Now, next up is the G4Free. That's right, G4Free. I love the way that sounds. G4Free sling bag. Now, this is a sling bag right here in this package. Now, inside this package, of course, is that sling bag. It's a crossbody style bag, and inside you're going to have a cool RFID blocking hidden pocket as well. Inside here, you'll be greeted with the backpack, and we'll grab this out. I'm not sure what popped off and came off. It was just a little zipper. It does come in multiple colors and colorations. This is going to be the green / gray, of course, with that. Now, when you open it up, you do have multiple pockets, and of course, the adjustable strap on the back right here. Now, the strap is kind of cool because on this strap, of course, has this nice little zipper pocket. Now, this little zipper pocket will allow you to fit probably your phone in here if you need to put your phone in there, just like that. Slide your phone in, zip it back up, and you have your phone put away and hidden on your backpack, just like that. Now, with that, it's a nice little zipper design, very well done. It seems like it's a good polyester fabric built around. Now, like I said, it has an RFID blocking pocket. So the RFID blocking pocket's right back here. And you'll just pop this open, of course, and have a nice little pocket in the back, just like that, which is kind of cool to be able to see that. You also have the your water holder right there. You should be able to fit a nice little water bottle on that as well, just right there, and have all both sides if you really want. Now, this is considered a water-resistant style pack to a point. I'm gonna tell you, just don't throw it in the water. I'm just saying it now. Don't do that. Don't do it. Now, with the RFID blocking, you don't have to worry about it. It's a 7.5-inch by 8-inch pocket back there, and you don't have to worry about the RFID reading your cards and stuff if you need with that. Now, this is considered a water repellent, not waterproof. So water repellent is going to repel the water off of it to a certain point. Now, you do have a whole bunch of different pockets. First and foremost, you have this always open pocket right in the front. Now, it's going to be hard to see, but if I pull this down, you'll be able to see that right there. Now, of course, you also have multiple pockets as well. You have this zipped up pocket. It is a side-by-side style zipper, so it's going to help keep that water out of there. Now, inside here, of course, you are very lined and very large little pocket. Has another inside little slit to hide stuff in as well. Inside here is where it's going to have a cool piece, and this is a C-clip style clip. This is going to allow you to grab your keys like this, clip your key to it, and that way your keys don't come off at all and are always permanently connected. It's going to be harder to get your keys out of there. Just set it up there and you're good to go. Slide it back in, zip it shut. Now, of course, you do have one more pocket, and you're going to come over here and grab the larger zipper and zip it open, and then you have another large internal pocket with backup pockets. You could probably fit a tablet in there if you wanted to a certain size on hand. Now, G4Free did this well. They do have, comes in multiple colors. I mean multiple colors. Anywhere from purple, greens, blues, yellows. Of course, the gray variation right here. Very well done, nicely stitched, very adjustable. So if you need a longer strap right here, you can actually adjust this to your liking. Just depending on how much of the strap you really need, you'll just adjust it like this to add more length or less length. Now, the crossbody, of course, does come unclipped. So if you do need to unclip it quick, you can unclip it just like that, and it does unclip. Just that simple. Nicely done. Very cool little backpack right here. It's like $20 today, 40% off. Great little deal for that. Of course, it's got their logo G4Free. Cool piece. This just came yesterday. I haven't had time to even mess with it. It just showed up. So if you're looking for a sling style, there you go. Set that aside. I think we got a vibrating plate up next. I wish we had the Nate video. It's always good to show you guys the Nate videos. Next up is the Life Pro 3D vibrating plate exercise machine.
My name is Demetrius, and today we're going to be talking about this awesome turbo vibration plate right here made by LifePro. At the top, as you can see, it has that anti-slip rubber on the top, so it, gives a good grip. You can wear tennis shoes, you can wear sandals, or you can even be barefoot if you wanted to. Depends on how you feel about it. So it has an adjustable speed. It has 1 through 99 speed on there, and it also comes with a remote. Or you can just, jump down there and press these little buttons right here to turn it on, to crank the speed up, and to set stuff. And then all that right there is really easy. Like I said, you can just press on, and it shows all that, how long you can do it. You can do it for an hour, or however long you want to do it. When you first started out, that's the time on there right there. It says 10 minutes. So whenever you want to start it, you just press that right there, and it'll start going. So it gives you, on both sides, 10 minutes.
Now, with this device, you do have the speed adjustment on this. You can go anywhere from 0 to 99 speed adjustments. You can change the timers. Now, on the top, it does show you the settings where you will set your feet if you want to be jogging, walking, running on hand. And that is where you'll plant your feet to simulate what you're doing. So by that vibration of where you set it, it'll make you feel like you're either running, jogging, or walking. Now, another cool part about this is that you can add in, let's say, like doing squats at the same time. When you're squatting and doing the vibration, of course, it's going to put more strain. It's going to get that little exercise going. It's also going to vibrate and all that with the adjustments. Now, another cool part is it does have a remote control. The remote control is actually this very cool watch. It's not this watch, but a watch that can actually adjust all of that on hand with that, of course, as well. Now, we're going to be moving forward. We're going to see this other remote. This one's got a handheld remote as well with that. Now, this device does come with some elastic bands, resistance bands, and some other little devices to help give you a workout as well. Stand on the resistance bands, you'll move your arms while doing the vibration, and you get a multi-workout with this, and that's kind of cool to see. They do give you this the booklet to show you guys different moves and stuff you can do while trying to exercise. Some here is your resistance bands and straps. He's showing you right there. And those are kind of cool. Now he's going to show you how to plant your feet to adjust to where you want. And there's walking, jogging, and running, of course. And then you will adjust those vibrations to set it up and go. And that's where it'll start vibrating and you're up and running. Great little piece there. LifePro 3D vibration plate. So nice little piece. I think we have some more on-hand products. I believe we do. We do. This was something I did not even know was coming. This is from J Saris. This is their arm sleeves. These are like sun sleeves to help protect your arms for the sun. Maybe when you're out playing baseball or other things in the hot sun. With that. Now, these are moisture wicking or called cooling style arm sleeves. With that, it does come in 3 colorations. It is a 3-pack. So you do get 3 colorations, blue, gray, and black inside this. Now, this is what's considered UPF 50 plus protectant sleeves. Now, inside here, you'll have the sleeves itself. Of course, we're going to grab these out and show them to you. Like I said, 3 different colorations. You have the blue coloration right there. You also have the gray coloration. They do have their logos on each one. And they are very elastic. Now, of course, we have the black coloration on hand. And I'll grab that and show you guys the stitching of that. Very, very stretchy material with that. Now, with also, you guys have the super elasticity with it. And it's going to have a cooling feeling. They're pretty much made for everybody. You don't have to worry about it. They're, of course, if you want to use it for tattoo cover-ups, you can do that as well. That's up to you. Just saying. They are a soft cotton-like feel, 4-way stretchability, and they have moisture wicking, which is going to pull the moisture away from you and don't have to worry about that on hand. Literally, just to use it, you're just going to slide these on, just like that, and set it up there, and you're adjusted with that, of course. If you need to adjust the little length if they're a little too long for you. That's it. It's actually I'm quite surprised because putting that on here in my house, it's actually, I was expecting it to be a little warmer and it's not. It's actually very, very firm, breathable. I'm quite surprised how breathable that really is. Of course, non-slip, so you guys see it's not moving when I rub on it. You don't have to worry about it. Now, getting it back off, of course, you're just going to do that. It's elastic. Don't worry about that. So, just nice little cool from J Series arm sleeves. Cool multi-pack. If you're looking for something like that. Not sure why the carousel didn't swap over, right? Hey. Now, we're going to be moving over to the next product, and this is from UpSimples. Now, this is a product that we've actually had on hand before. Our buddy Nate did these, and this is a 5-pack kit. This 5-pack kit is actually well done shelving. Now, UpSimples, this is the way it comes. You'll get 5 shelves in this little floating pack. Inside here, you'll have 5 mountable shelves in multi-sizes inside. Of course, the box does tell you what the sizes are if you need. And that is on the back right there on hand. You get 5 of those. 10 white wall anchors, 10 spiral wall anchors. You get 10 screws, the leveler and user manual, of course. And then you get pretty much a 10 by 3, not a 10 by 4, the 12 by 5, 13 by 5, and 16 by 6. That's what I'm going with. I'm not reading the full true measurements out there. If you need to see that, check this side out. Let's open this up and show you guys the shelves itself. It actually taped it up pretty good. Of course, I'm trying to do this while not looking at tape. Now, these do come in multi-colorations. So if you need a different coloration, they do have that. Of course, this is the black coloration. There is brown and there is white. Now I'm going to unwrap these fully and show you guys everything that comes in it. So here is your full kit right there. That is your wall anchors. Now, of course, I'm going to tell you guys, if you use the big sheetrock style screws, of course, it's going to put a hole that large in your wall. When you take these off the wall at some point, you will have to fill those holes. Now, you can do the standard screws, of course, with the standard wall anchors, which are a little bit smaller. You'll still have to take them out at some point and do that. Now, they give you this level, and I'm going to laugh at it, and I'm sure Phil will, because that is your level that they want you to use to make sure that you are straightly level on the wall, and you'll have to adjust it and angle it, and then you read that bubble to make sure that you're there. So they give you all of those, of course. They give you styrofoam if you need styrofoam. I'm just going to throw it on the ground and get yelled at later by my wife because I made a mess. That's just the way it's going to work today. Let's just throw it all on the ground. So multi-sizes floating shelves, right? So you have your small sizes right here. There are your screw holes, of course. That's what you're going to screw through. Now, they are not fully full holes, so you will still have to go through that hole to anchor it in. So the screw is going to feed through those, and of course, that's the way it is. I would have loved it pre-drilled all the way through. They didn't do that. Not a big deal. So you have multi with 2 smalls. Different heights of these, of course. You then have the next size up. Now it looks like it's just a press board, so it's not like, a solid oak shelving. It's actually, they're not that heavy. You have a nice wider lip, of course, with this one. This one's going to be great for, let's say, maybe you want to decorate it and put some little cool decorations on it for your kids in their rooms, or even your rooms to decorate your office. Just a little cool little thing. Of course, mine might be a little bit different than most people's thoughts. And then you have the larger one, of course, with that. You'll be able to fit bigger pieces on hand. You technically could probably even fit your processor boxes on there. Just like that. So cool shelvings from Up Simples. 5-piece set. Now that I made a mess, I'm gonna him, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. What do we got next? Next up is the Extremis wallet. That's right, the Extremis wallet. Now, this is a tactical wallet. It is a carbon fiber wallet. With that, it's a money clip wallet. It's just a simple minimalistic piece. It's literally that big. This is how it comes in this little box right here. Now, it does come in multi-colorations. They do have a green carbon fiber version. They have the black version. They also have the Gunsmoke and Sandstorm pattern. I believe yes, I do. I have the black version, of course, right here. It does have the belt clip or your pocket clip if you need right there. Nice tight clip. I actually like that. Now, to use this to set it up, you will literally just slide it open in different directions to fit the cards in there. Of course, this side right here is the way you slide the cards in. You have the thumbprint. Thumbprint's going to allow you to push those cards out. Just like grab a stack of cards. So we have some cards right here. We're just going to set that on there. Put these in here. You'll slide this out. You'll push the cards in just like that, and you're in and going. If you need a card, you'll literally just push it up. It'll slide the card out, and you can grab the cards you need just like that. Very simple, very easy. Now, you can still put your money in here, your ID cards, and all of that. Still very minimalistic. If you look at the size difference, that's going to actually be a lot easier on you with that. Now, carbon fiber means it's going to be sturdy. It's going to be very, very sturdy and last the time. Now, this is approximately less than a half-inch thick, about 3.7 inches wide by about 2.5 or 2.2 inches, of course, that depth. Cool little piece. Hey, thanks, buddy. I'll have a great day. Great chatting with you. Thanks, Phil, for always hanging out and all of the other cool stuff. Now, this is also RFID blocking, so it does have RFID blocking in there. Now, it has their cool X2 logo right on there, carbon fiber clip, and the belt clip with their logo, of course. If I turn it the proper way, you'll be able to see that. Nice little minimalistic tactical aluminum wallet with carbon fiber if you need. Now, they call it carbon fiber body. The frame, it's a lightweight construction. It's actually really light. I actually like this. I might have to use this one. Usually I don't use a lot of these smaller wallets because I carry so much, but hey, this is cool. If you're looking for something like that, nice little wallet. Thanks, Phil. Have a great day, buddy. I appreciate it. We're going to be moving over to the Shinewell Red Light Therapy Belt up next.
Live unboxing and test of this Shinewell Red Light Therapy belt that goes around your waist. So first of all, let's get it open. So it says right here in the front that it's supposed to relieve body fatigue and pain. It's got 3 different modes and 3 different heating levels. It says one size fits most people and switches off automatically in 30 minutes. So it looks like in the box, you're going to have the belt itself. You're going to have the battery pack right here with the carbon fiber designed. And it looks like this can be used to charge devices because it's really just a battery pack. USB-C to USB-A charging cable. And then an instruction manual right here. It looks pretty cool. You guys see you have a baby blue trim around it. Heat, mode, and power. And then right here, this is how you're going to adjust it. So this is just going to go over your waist. So this little pocket over here is where you're going to place the battery pack and plug it into the cable that is coming off of the belt itself. Now you'll notice that we can enable the power by just simply pressing down right here. Maybe you have to hold. So it's actually vibrating too. You guys aren't able to tell, but it is vibrating. So you guys can see that right there. It's just kind of sitting around our stomach. So I don't think it's really like making my stomach contract or anything because it's not enough vibration strength. But that red light is supposed to help rejuvenate your skin in a way. And also with the fact that it is vibrating, you might get a little bit of contraction right there to just help tone up some of those muscles. Now your results might vary. At the highest intensity, I don't know if you guys can see, but it definitely is making my stomach contract in a way. And that is the Shinewell Red Light Therapy.
So with that is the Shinewell Red Light Therapy. It's about 30% off today. And it's actually cool to have the multi-light source to help rejuvenate and help alleviate some of those pains and stresses. Great for the back or stomach if you need, whichever direction you want to go with that. You can use that. Great little piece right there. Now we're going to be moving over to the Hoto cordless glue gun. And this is a glue gun I did. We don't need the sound.
Okay, we're taking a look at this.
With this is a rechargeable glue gun. That's right, hot glue gun. And now this does come with 10 sticks of glue. You get 5 glitter sticks and 5 standard clear sticks. Now with this, you'll be able to charge it and do a lot of glue on hand with this. And that's right. What do I mean by a lot of glue? Well, you're going to be able to use so much glue that you don't have to worry about it. I'm going to say 328 feet of glue sticks. That's right, 328 feet of glue sticks off a charge before you have to recharge this. The 2,000 milliamp battery is going to give you a nice lifespan to glue pretty much whatever you need till your heart is content. Now with this, it will heat up in under 30 seconds and you are up and ready for gluing. You'll just pull that trigger, it'll activate the hotness and it will start going. Now, the one thing that is cool about this device as well is if you don't touch it after 3 minutes, it will automatically shut off and you don't have to worry about it staying on and killing the battery. Now, there is actually a 20% clippable coupon today on this on top of the sale as it already is. So a nice little piece right there as well. Now, with it, great little handle, which is kind of cool. It does have the intelligent double protection intelligent chip that's built in. Which is going to help prevent the leaking. It's going to help with the AI charging shutdown, which that means after 3 minutes it'll shut down. You don't have to worry about that. It's a sensitive temperature control inside, which is kind of cool. Now, super small. It's literally 5 inches long by 5 inches tall. That's it. It's not like you have the cord connected to you, so you have the movability on hand with that. Of course, you're seeing me in the video fighting the glue stick, and that's because I was playing with the glue stick beforehand and did not forget to cut the end off. That's my fault. You're going to see me push it in. It's going to push in, and it's going to extrude a little. That's because I pushed it all the way out there. Now, to use it, just start pulling the trigger. The glue is going to get hot and instantly start gluing. Yeah, it is a rechargeable hot glue gun. I ended up using this on some speaker wires to hold my wires off of my speaker box. I'm not sure if it kept, but hey. Just like that, you see me waste a whole glue stick. Just keep going and pulling it out. 328 feet on a charge before you have to recharge it. USB-C charging cable. Pretty fast charging, about an hour to charge it. Not that hard. Simple little hot glue gun that works very, very well. Pretty much anybody could. I would say it's for adults, but yes, kids could technically use it. I just watch them because the tip is hot. It is hot. You don't want them to burn themselves. But if you trust your kids enough, then yeah, I'm sure kids could use it. It's a great piece for arts and crafts, whatever your heart needs. Simple little hot glue gun from Hoto. Now, I can show you the next piece as well. Hoto Light. Yep, Smart Kids Arts and Crafts. Next up is this very cool flashlight. Now, this flashlight is rechargeable. To recharge it, you will lift up that light and you'll be greeted with a USB-C port. That is where you'll plug it in and charge it. Now, this is a 1,000 lumens brightness. It does have 5 modes, SOS and strobe lighting. It does have everything else in there. Now, this is an LED style of flashlight. Now, this is also a zoomable flashlight. Now the cool part is it does have this nice little belt clip loop or backpack loop on the back pre-built in, so you don't have to worry about that. Now it is easily usable. You'll literally press the button. You'll pick the button you want. If you pick the bottom button, it's going to go into the SOS pattern, and you'll have your standard SOS. So you have strobe or SOS with that. Now, of course, you do have standard beam or wide beam on hand with that. Now, if you want to go into regular lighting, you'll hit the top button and you'll go into mode 1, 2, and 3. Mode 3 is your most brightest, and of course, you guys will see nice wide beam back there light up the whole room. But you can zoom that in and make it just like a floodlight, so you have a pinpoint light precision on hand with that. Now, if that is too bright, of course, we can drop it off and go down to the lighter setting, which of course isn't too bright. Then you can go to the middle, or you can go out wide beam, and then we can hit the brightest, of course, with that flood style in pinpoint precision. Great little flashlight. On a full charge, you can leave this on for about 24 hours. I was getting approximately about 23 and a half hours on a full charge left on. Now, I only did that as a test to see how long it actually lasts, but a great piece, really nice little flashlight. Very bright, very easily usable. I actually liked it so much, I bought a couple extras for my house. Now I have one in this room, one in my bedroom, and one in... where did I put the other one? Might be in my car. I can't remember where I put the third one. That's a good question. Where did I put that third one? It's either in my car or still in the box, but I did grab it a couple extras of these. These are really cool. There is a 20% clippable coupon on these. Nice, bright little flashlights. I like these. Very bright. Yeah, it most definitely is small and bright. Great piece, honestly. Yeah, discount's really good on that as well. Now we're going to be moving over to the East Oak 44-inch patio table. Now this patio table is also a fire pit. This is a 60,000 BTU gas fire table that Justin did. And Justin, Mr. Dragon Blogger, has this in his backyard.
Fire pit table. Now this is the white one, and when you see here, you can line up all the sides with the brackets. Relatively easy. They give you all the screws to install. Very easy to put it together. It takes about a little less than an hour, depending on how fast you are and how comfortable you are putting together patio.
Yeah, propane. Now, or natural gas if you want to connect up to natural
gas. Gas tank goes. This is actually the bottom of the gas tank sits, and it just screws in. You mostly assemble this table upside down, and then you flip it over after it's fully assembled. The next part is these little wireframe crossbars, which help stabilize it, although they are a little flimsy, I thought. And though they create an X and provide some stability, I didn't feel that they were very sturdy. Now, this is the glass top of the fire pit table face down. And one thing you want to know, when it first comes, it has the flame array or the fire pit in the wrong position.
In True Blood,
so you have to unscrew these silver screws, take it off, and then flip it over horizontally, and then reassemble it and reattach it. I don't know why they didn't just assemble it in the right position to begin with and why it was shipped that way, but just remember you have to do that. You have to make sure it's parallel horizontally instead of vertically like that. So here is the bottom now placed on top of the fire pit table top. You see, again, you assemble it upside down like I said, screw it in on all four sides, and then you're ready to go and flip the fire pit table over. Once you flip the fire pit table over, you put in the blue cracked glass in the center, and you.
Now, if you don't like that blue glass, you can definitely go to a fire store or a fireplace store, or even like I believe like some of the others, even Amazon might carry them. You can swap the glass beads out for your own color fit if you don't like the blue. So they do have the options. You can get other colorations. Now, this also has a diffuser for the flames, that wind diffuser, which is kind of cool for, you know, places that are a little heavier wind with that. Now, the black mirrored top is a nice, elegant piece right there. And here is the diffuser that we're showing you. You do have to set that up, of course, and set it all the way around. And that's what he's showing you right there. But when this lights up, it's a really, really cool looking table that will give you that little that ambiance or feel in the backyard. Maybe you like to have people over and hang out all the time. This will give you that. It's a little bit safer to a point. I kind of like a wood burning fire pit. Of course, I like to be around the smell of wood smoke. But if you want this, they have the gas powered, of course. You can definitely grill some marshmallows over it if you want to do s'mores. Hey, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. Altoya, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And now he's showing you guys where you'll actually put the propane tank. You guys could definitely have it permanently set up. Maybe you have permanent gas fixtures in your backyard for your barbecue. And there it is, lit up and glowing. So, nice little fire pit. They also offer other sizes as well. So this is not the only size, the 44-inch. They do have larger and smaller as well. And different colorations, if I remember right. I can't remember how many colorations there were. I believe there's brown, white, gray, and another white version. 44-inch, 52-inch, and 57-inch, if I remember correctly. So, I like it. So, East Oak, great little piece. Now for the pet owners, we're going to show you guys the iPetty dog hair vacuum.
What's up guys, my name is Demetrius, and today we are going to be talking about this 6-in-1 pet grooming vacuum cleaner. This right here, it is a powerful vacuum cleaner right here for grooming your pets. This vacuum is just to get your pets all cleaned up, take all the pretty much the dead hair that they have on them to de-shed, and it has
is this a robo?
right there, as you see. And let's go ahead and jump right in and pull it out and show you guys.
It's like a Flowbee.
So this vacuum right here has, like I said, 6 attachments.
It's like a Flowbee
for grooming tools. The first
let's
3
be honest, it's like a
we're going to be
Flowbee.
talking about is this is the cleaning brush. You have one right here. You also have this one, and then you have the third one right
Vacuums
here
up.
for cleaning. And then you have the slicker brush. It's going to be this one right here. And then
it's just literally a brush and combing system to clean up
it's
the
gonna
dog
be the
hair.
one
Maybe you
that
don't
you
like
see
to
right here. As you can see, it has little
sweep it up off
spikes
the floor.
on the inside right
This
there.
will help
Little
you
silver
vacuum it
spikes,
up as you're shedding.
which is gonna de-shed your pet right here. And then you have the last part where it is a electric clipper, and it has 4 sizes. And to empty this container right here, whenever it fills up with hair, all you want to do, there's a push button right here. So all you want to do, you want to push that right there, and you want to just pull up on it. 400-watt powerful motor in there.
The Flowbee is an old
And then
system.
You can use this for big dogs,
That's
small
what I like to
dogs.
say. It's like
you can use
like
this
a
for pet
I'm
food.
not gonna say it is a
Like
Flowbee,
I
but
said,
it's
the
like-
pet's hair, cat litter if you have a cat, and also dust if you want to get through little small spots and stuff like that.
So with this, you have the multiple heads and utensils for, pretty much like a Dirt Devil. Yeah, there you go. For that. Now, with this, it has the combing mechanism. It has the brush mechanism. It will literally, when you're brushing, it'll pull the hair into the vacuum so you don't have to worry about that. Now, you'll turn it on and you'll pick the vacuuming mode or power level that you want with that. Now, to indicate that power level, of course, it changes to the coloration, which is just simple on hand. Now, to swap out the heads, it literally just pops right on out and you don't have to worry about it. The clipper section does recharge, so you will need to use the USB to USB-C with that. I'm not sure what you mean. Awesome. Nice little piece right there. And there you guys go. He's combing and brushing his dog. He's going to clip it up. He's going to pop the brush teeth out. It's going to pull it off. And then he just pulls the hair right on in. Right there. There you go. So great little piece right there if that's what you're looking for. We're now going to pop over to some Nordiv 8 slides. I believe this is going to be a deer power video.
Hey, what's going on, my friends?
was
Nate
long.
with
It's a
Dragon
Nate
Blogger Tech
video.
and Entertainment,
Totally
back
wrong.
again with another video today talking about some more Nordiv 8 shoes. Now, I have tested a couple of Nordiv 8 hiking shoes in the past, and they were really great. Now, the design on these, honestly, I'm going to tell you guys right off the rip, I'm not a big fan, but they are extremely comfortable. Now, this is coming from someone who likes to wear Crocs, but you can see that right here, we have these really interestingly designed kind of outdoor boat all-weather, really whatever kind of shoes you want to wear. You can see that you can kind of take out this super thick insole. This is reason, or this is a part of the reason why these are so comfortable. They have a very interesting design. I've never seen shoes that look quite like this. Now, this is coming from someone that wears loafers and Crocs and just very slip-on, casual, easy shoes. Now, these are going to be great for summertime. Maybe you're, around the pool, out at the lake, or something along those lines. We'll go ahead and take these out. Now, I wear a size 10.5. These fit perfectly fine.
He's got such
Let me go ahead and get this box out of the way real quick so I can show you guys these a little bit better. You can see that you kind of have this like terrain texture across the edge. These are all rubber. Even the soles on the bottom are completely rubber.
I love how
if
it looks
you guys
like
shoes that just have a very interesting design
through.
or at least very comfortable, these might be great for you. You can see that you kind of have some of that Nordiv 8 branding over here on the side, that little logo swoosh that they do. And just taking an overall look at these, you can see that they're very interesting. I mean, these aren't necessarily the type of shoes that I would ever really wear.
Just a simple slide on with arch support. If you guys are looking for something like that, Nordiv 8. We're going to be moving over to the Dream Pairs. That's right. Open toe ankle strap with chunky bottoms. Now, this is what Deer Power did for us right here.
Hi, Hopper. They're super sturdy. They're very comfy to walk in. I feel like I could walk in these all day. They're easy to walk in because they're not very tall. These are a really good professional heel. Very, very classy.
Next up is the East Oak 3-person patio swing chair that Justin did.
Okay, so, well, we spent some time assembling the East Oak 3-person patio swing set, and it's actually really easy to follow with the instructions in the box as well. The first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you set up these big frames on the side.
Now, when setting this up, make sure that you have somebody helping you out, just to, make it a little easier on you with that. This is kind of cool. When he gets this together, I like this. Now, you see right here.
So here is after the final assembly where you just simply attach it on. We haven't put the canopy on yet. I just want to test the sturdiness of the frames in case I need to tweak something or adjust something before we put the canopy on.
It's my new bed. I can sleep outside.
As you can see, it holds my weight pretty well, and I'm only one person, and this can hold 3 of my weight on it. With the canopy cover on, the canopy really stretches tight. So the canopy is the hardest part to put on because it takes you to really stretch it over and then lock it into place. But you can adjust the canopy to basically adjust up or down to block out the sun. But the canopy was the hardest part to put on, believe it or not. Everything else was really easy. The canopy
makes me wish I had a
backyard. Stretch it over the frame was actually the hardest part to put on. But it was fairly easy to do. It has this little pole you put in the center that's kind of arched so that it arches the canopy up.
I just wear slide Jordans.
My son tested it. I tested it. We were on at the same time. My dogs jumped on it with us. It's just a fantastic, stable 3-person patio chair. It swings really well, has just nice, no squeaking to it, no noises. It doesn't rock. It's very solid. It's very stable. I was very happy with it. I spent a lot of time on it over the weekend. It rained several times, and then because the mesh of the chair is kind of breathable and see-through, plus the way the fabric is, it gets wet and the water just beads up, and you just simply wipe it off. But it does not puddle. The water can't puddle on it because the water flows through the chair. It's just a fantastic patio swing. So if you're looking for a really nice patio swing set for your backyard, your front yard, or just to like enjoy in the shade, or it gives you shade even if you have a sunny area, this is just a really fantastic option. And I spend a lot of time out here with my dogs in the yard now with it.
So right there, nice little piece. Maybe you want to remove your hair like Justin. I don't know. Next up is the U-Like laser hair removal tool. We're going to show you this now.
This is the U-Like IPL hair remover handset, and it's so awesome because it helps to remove hair, making it easier between shaving and just trying to keep smooth skin. It adopts a clinical grade
Man, why'd they quit using
Sapphire
those on
Ice
the,
Touch
on the McDonald's? The
technology,
hamburger
so
one.
it actually lowers the temperature from 158 Fahrenheit to 50 degrees Fahrenheit at the point of contact with the skin, which is pain-free.
Hey, it's all fun. We make fun. You should
It
see
helps
our
make the
group
skin feel more
chats.
smooth
Our group
and
chats are off
reduces
the chain.
the hair in the areas that it is
We all mess
applied.
with each other. It's
And
all
after
fun.
the first 4 weeks of treatment, it's recommended to continue with bi-weekly touch-ups to keep it looking its best all year round. It is recommended by dermatologists and FDA
I feel bad
cleared.
now.
It's perfect for full body
Maybe
use.
I shouldn't do that.
It allows you to select the intensity, so depending on where you're applying it,
It's kind of
you
like the
can
same reason
choose
I wear
different
my hat.
intensities
Alright?
for the
My hat's
face,
because I'm
bikini
so
area,
gray.
armpits, arms, legs, and so forth. It comes in a leather box and comes with its own razor, because the first step is to shave. Then you hold on to the on and off button to turn on the device, put on your goggles, and get ready to apply, and voila, in a flash, it will help reduce hair and make it so much easier and smoother.
Now remember this: you're not going to see a big difference on the first few times. It's going to take a multiple times to start seeing that effectiveness of this. And now once you start using it, of course, then you're good to go. Now here's your laser. Don't stare at it. That's why they give you those glasses. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's actually time to cut my hair. It's been almost 2 weeks now, so it's time to cut it all off again. I meant to do it the other day, and I did not get to it. So, great little piece if you're looking for something like that. I know Nate uses this on his legs. I'm just saying. Oh. Now, we're going to show you, I believe, next is the S11 from Eufy. This is a home stick vac. You guys
I'm
love this
here
video.
showcasing my Eufy stick vac, which I've been using quite often on both hard floors and carpeting, but it is of course hard to vacuum with my dog constantly trying to attack it while I vacuum. But it's good for picking up debris or dirt that they drag in from outside. It rolls over the hard floor well. It has multiple settings for speed and intensity. I really like the light on it, so I can just move right from my kitchen to my dark hallway and spot everything that I need to pick up with the vacuum with the front flashlight on it, which works really well. And then we'll go ahead and finish cleaning up my hard floor a little bit with the stick vac. It has excellent sucking power, and you can see the cyclone effect pulls the dust into the bin. All you need to do is dump the bin. Now, when vacuuming carpets, I set the Eufy stick vacuum to high mode so that it has higher intensity and more power to pick up the dirt and debris that's in carpeting. I generally use the low for hard floors. I really like the way the stick vacuum has a very flexible head, and you can see when I get to the corners here, give me a second, I'll show you how I can bend the corners. Stop attacking it, Pumpkin. So, this is what I deal with every time I vacuum with my dog. So look how you can do the corners and how flexible the head is. You could bend it at a 90-degree angle so you can trace the corner, and it works really well when you bend it at that angle to trace the corners. So this vacuum does make it really easy to trace corners, kind of get really, really close.
Now with this, you do have the motorized bottom, and you do have the lightweightness of this. It is cordless. It is rechargeable. It is 120 AW suction, which is, Pascal scale suction with that, which is quite nice on hand. Now, the soft roller brush is actually well done and can be cleaned off, so you don't have to worry about that as well on that. It does have some other utensils like your crevice tools that can be connected up there, so you can get in between the couch cushions as well as other areas. Now, the cool part is you can actually pull that stick all the way down and put that piece on the bottom. You could use this in your car if you wanted, because it is portable with that. Now, it is a 25.2 voltage style. It weighs about 3 pounds. So not too heavy with that as well. You're going to be good. Now, the filter is good for about every 6 months. You'll need to swap out the filter or clean it and stuff like that. So it is cleanable. You could get another filter if you really wanted. That's up to you. You're going to get about 40 minutes of runtime on the lower settings with that. If you go to the max modes, of course, you're going to get about 25 minutes of usage on that. Yeah. Of course, it's like that Pumpkin always does this. Evans, good morning. Nice to see you join us this morning. What you can keep it at 500. It's only 149. What are you talking about? Great vacuum right there. Now we're going to move over to the Comfy Air massaging pad. We're going to try. There we go.
The full body Comfy Air massage mat. It has 10 vibrating motors and comes with a shiatsu neck
you're
massage.
correct, Joanne. You don't have to change the filter out. That filter is actually cleanable, so you can clean the filter. You don't have to change it. That's kind of cool, but you could get new filters.
There are 5 massage modes and 3 intensity levels, as
Good
well
morning,
as 4
Evans. How is
selective
your
massage
morning
zones
going?
to choose from that
Or I
allows
should say,
you
how
to
did your
individually
sleep go?
select them, or you can select them all. This allows you to achieve a massage in your shoulders, upper back, lower back, legs, and combine different areas to best suit your needs. I really enjoy the heating setting on this mat. You can choose between the neck heating option
I
or
clean
having
mine.
a full body heating option
I don't even have
from
pets.
your
I clean my filter all
shoulders
the
to
time.
your legs.
That's just one of those things.
It also has an auto shut off feature, which just makes it safe in case you fall asleep on it. One of my favorite things about this massage mat is the shiatsu neck massager. I really appreciate that they made it removable, so you can choose to use it as a pillow without the mat if you choose to, but it also does allow you to use this pillow on different areas of your body, such as your back, leg, feet, and just anywhere that you would want a more intense massage. The pillow itself does have a removable flap that will flap over the pillow itself, so if it's too intense of a massage, you can use that as a way to create a barrier, extra padding to reduce some of the intensity. Whether you want to use it in the bed, on the sofa, on a chair, it definitely allows for a lot of versatility, but the materials itself is super soft and plush. It's 100% premium soft plush fabric, so you can definitely feel very cozy while laying on this mat. But it does allow for different uses, so if you just wanted to use the pillow, it has a smooth zipper that's easy to remove, and it has a pocket with its remote, so while you're using it or it's stored away, you can easily keep the remote in its.
So nice little massaging pad that is fully adjustable to your liking. Use it pretty much anywhere you want with that. Great little piece right there. Now, for those of you with the kids, or if you're just a big kid at heart, maybe you want an RC car. Well, we're going to look at the DRC 9300. This is a 1/18th scale. We'll do about 40 kilometers an hour. Oh, it's a Jeff video.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeff and I'm here today
Jeff
to talk to you about this absolutely insane monster truck from DRC. This is the 9300 model and this thing is a beast.
I'm super old.
So before I go over all this, let's quickly go over what was included in the box. So right here you have the product manual. This is going to tell you a lot of useful tips and tricks for using and maintaining this vehicle. 40s. So I highly recommend you give it a go through. Outside of that, they do include a spare battery with this as well, which is awesome. So there's already one inside here, but they give you a second one as well. And what this does is it enables you to double your time that you can play with it. Each battery is going to last you about 20 minutes worth of play time, so this is going to give you 40 minutes with the two of them combined. They also give you a big bag filled with a bunch of things you can use to deck this out. There are some things that you can put on here, such as extra rims and a whole bunch of other stuff. It also comes with a charging cable for the batteries and a brush to clean everything off once you're done using this, because this thing, you can take it off road and it's going to do well. It's a four-wheel drive vehicle, so there you go. It also does come with this 2.4
I know it's
gigahertz
not that hard to
controller
find
as well.
out.
Very easy to use. There is a speed switch on here, so you can actually throttle the speed if you want, or you can increase it. This thing can go all the way up to about 25 miles an hour.
Now, with this, you do have the very cool tops. The tops are really flexible and usable if you don't have to worry about it. Now, this is a nice little RC car, great little conversational piece to have fun. Now, with this one, about 40 minutes of playtime between the two batteries, of course, on hand. It is a 2.4 gigahertz remote control, so you'll get a nice little distance, not super far, but enough to have fun with that. Now, about 25 miles per hour of speed with this on hand. It is a four-wheel drive, so it is independent. It does have independent suspension with that as well. Now, I cannot remember if this is a brushless motor or not, and I'm trying to remember. I can't remember this one. I'm not really sure. I know it's a 380 motor. I'm not sure this is a brush. I think it's brushed. I watched Tron, the original. Hey. Did you? Did you really? You watched Tron and the original Star Wars? Wow. Yep, I didn't. I didn't. Nope. I did not. There you go. I just aged myself somewhere in there. Simple and user-friendly, just like that. Kick it up, turn it on, have fun. Play in the house if you want. If you kick it in high speed, of course, it's going to go a little faster than you probably want. Hey, just scuff those wood floors up. Don't worry about it. Just like that. If you need an RC car, hey, there you go. I believe we have...
Hey, what is going on, guys?
We got Tater Nate video for everyone.
As Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, today I am super excited to showcase to you the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom Plus Bluetooth speaker. This is an absolute beast that comes with a ton of features and packs a ton of power. So we'll go ahead and just take a look at it. So you guys can see right here that it has this matte black finish all the way around it. Whenever we look at the top right here, you have that Soundcore branding. On the top as well, you're going to have all of your control buttons, which is going to be your play pause button, your next song button, the bass mood up, and your power button as well. Taking a look at it right here in the front as well, you can see that you are going to have your 2 speakers, 2 tweeters, and then on each side of the speakers,
I apologize, everybody.
so right
I just
here,
lost chat
right here,
trying to
you're
get it
gonna have
back.
passive speakers that are going to act like your subwoofer, and they add a ton of bass. One of my favorite things about this is that you do receive a strap that you can hook onto this or take off if you don't want it. Makes it really easy to carry around because this is a big Bluetooth speaker. Taking a look at the back right here, you guys are going to notice that you have a micro USB-C input that is to charge this. You have a USB-A output in order to be able to charge your devices, and then you also have your auxiliary jack right there in case you ever want to extend the sound onto other devices. So what we'll go ahead and do now is simply just turn this on so you guys can hear what it sounds like. In order to get this turned on, very simple, just hold the power button down, you will hear a sound.
I miss.
So you guys might notice that right there my red light is flashing. That is just because I extensively tested this just so I could come up with a legit opinion on what I think of this. Alright, so we've got my phone paired up to the speaker. Let's go ahead and play some music and test it out and just see how good this sounds.
Oh, hey, right on.
Tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Cause you gotta build up on my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna.
Alright, so as you guys can see, the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom Plus sounds amazing. Now take everything with a grain of salt.
Now with that, you have a nice battery life. It is waterproof. You can take it outside, play it within the rain, and not worry about it. This one does have a strap, so you can strap it to the side of you, carry it, and don't have to worry about it. Now, you can technically charge your phone off this or plug it in. You could also do the true wireless stereo pairing or connect it up to the Soundcore app and adjust the EQ to your liking. That's on you. A great little piece right there for you. Now we're going to be moving over to the Govee RGB-IC floor lamps. Now the Govee RGB-IC floor lamps do need to be installed and put together.
Hi everyone, Jason.
Now with this you'll get the whole kit. Now it does have the weighted bottom or the weighted base inside here. You do get the LED rope light. The rope light is flexible, but it does go inside C channels. The C channels you'll see off to the side in this picture over this video. Those channels do need to be clipped together with the white channels, and then the black pieces are the diffusers. So that is what's going to diffuse the light to glow onto the back wall and to actually pop out. Now this does have a controller. The controller does have a connection with that. Not really sure. That's I really don't know. It's out of my wheel well for that. They go for all different types of prices. You just have to check the quality, the immaculately of it, and all that. There are places out there that will do that for you. Now, with this, you have the Govee app. The Govee app is 100% completely free. Now, the Govee app controls all of their devices, and I actually use the Govee app for my lights behind me that you guys are probably seeing going on behind us. I can kind of show you guys the Govee app. The Govee app right there, you can see I have like 6 different devices connected up to it. But the cool part is you can connect up more than just their lights with that. You can connect up their fans, their smart air purifiers, and everything in between. There are so many pieces, including discounted items, including a meat thermometer. Yes, that's right. Govee makes a meat thermometer. But the lighting is where it's at. Now, the lighting's really well done, and that is their rope light, of course. Now, with the app, you'll be able to change colorations, and that's where he's showing you right here, just standard popping through colors in the effects lab. You don't have to use just the effects lab. You can do all the other in between. Now, most Govee lights have what's called sceneries or scenarios. The scenes and scenarios will change the patterns of those lights with that on hand. So you'll be able to do multi-styles and effects. Right there, he's just changing through some of the colorations. You'll start seeing some of the different colors. And here's just the brightness levels with that, of course, on hand. You can do music mode. Music mode will react to your voice or the sound of a song or anything in between. And there it is, just putting it together. It's a few screws, clips, and connections. That's it. Govee. Govee makes some phenomenal products that you may want to take a look at. Now, we're going to be moving over to another Govee product. These are the outdoor lights right here. Why do we not have no sound? One sec. Why did we lose sound? Well, we're going to refresh that. We're going to see if we can get some sound back here.
I'm here unboxing and showcasing the Govee Allure Smart Ground Lights. Now, what these are is these little tight LED lights that you stake into the ground, and they provide like an illuminated pathway, which are great for like surrounding driveways or decorating your garden or just making landscape accents, because you can really do a lot with these, and they're fairly long. As you can see, they have the little groove on the bottom where you would put in the landscape spike, or the little spike on the bottom that goes in the ground. You get a lot of wiring there. It's extremely long. You get a control box to manually control it. It also pairs with the Govee app via Bluetooth on your phone, so that way you can control the various light patterns on your phone, which we'll showcase later as well. So the first thing you got to do is obviously unwrap the wiring. It comes with multiple twist ties. You get a very long AC power cord. Then you're going to want to put the little spikes on all of the Govee lights, so that's going to take some time. Let me show you how these go on. You take each individual spike and you line up these little snap points. You can see each of these spikes has 2 little snap points.
Now,
so
do be careful; those spikes are sharp.
Press firmly until
you don't want to stick it through your hand.
Once they snap into place, they're nice and secure and they're snug, so you could just stake them in the ground. Obviously, you need to stake them in soft ground. Now, after pairing the ground lights with the Govee app, you could see through all the different color patterns just how really bright and vibrant these RGB lights are. And Govee makes fantastic lights. Their lights are always such top-notch and high quality. You could choose like the fire setting, which is kind of like rolling fire. You could choose blue and white. You could choose starry night. So many different color patterns. You could change the color of each individual light to be whatever you want, or you could cycle through all the patterns, everything from fire to fireworks to pulsing lights that kind of like flash and then go solid, like this one, which is really unique. I just started playing around with all the color patterns, and there's just so many different color patterns to choose from, besides the fact that you create your own. You could do various strobe effects with the lights. You could do party mode, but this would obviously annoy your neighbors. Imagine having all these ground lights. You can see how bright they are. Imagine having your driveway constantly lit up. But it's great for the holidays. You could set up all sorts of like Halloween colors or Christmas colors or fireworks in the summer. There's all sorts of creative things you could do with these with these driveway lights or these ground lights from Govee. You can see I lined my driveway where the grass comes up against my driveway, and they just make like nice little landing strips almost for my car to drive in the driveway. It follows the landing strips up. So I ended up testing out all the different colors, and then I wanted to see what it looked like with classic white next to my white.
So just like that, you have multiple styles and scenes and colorations that you can light up either your driveway, a pathway, or anything in between. Now, we're going to be moving over to another Govee lights, and that's actually these light bars that are laying behind my TV. Now, these light bars, of course, still works with the Govee app and can be changed out. We're going to drop off the back of the TV lights so you can just see the two light bars. Now, the light bars actually mount in a couple of ways. First, you can lay them down just like that if you want. Second, you can put them on the stands and stand them upwards. Or third, you can use the sticky 3M adhesive style stands that clip to the back of your TV. Now, the lighting, of course, is just that. You can change out the lighting. We can go into what's called music mode, where it reacts to my voice and changes patterns and colorations on hand. Or we can change those as well to react differently. We can go into strike patterns, where it's going to almost look like, a Kit from Knight Rider, and it's going to change the effects with that as well. Now, you also have all the scenes and scenarios in the app, just like this. Of course, that's sirens, which means it's just the police chasing me around, so don't worry about that. We're all good. Now, you have the fire effect. Fire effect is just going to be a red flashing light going up and down. With that, we have meteor effects as well. With that, DIY mode will allow you to create your own pattern and lighting with that as well. Now, you have approximately, I believe, about 34 scenes for this set right here. Some of the other lights may have more or others. You can swap out and change the colorations to your own liking right there. You can pick the actual sets and everything with that as well. Do not know. I do not have any in my cart. I was not set for that, so I'm not sure. I apologize for that. So Govee. Govee works just like the next product in the set. The Govee 4L Smart Humidifiers also works off of this app. No clue.
Liter Smart Humidifier. It has a large capacity and can last for up to 36 hours. And with 320 milliliters an hour and a mist spray that is up to 2 feet high, it can cover a room area of up to 500 square feet. What's lovely is that it does have an aromatherapy diffuser tray as well, so you can add your favorite essential oils to the cozy and relaxing atmosphere. And it does have RGB lighting, so it creates additional soothing lighting
Simply
effects.
Rel, I'm not sure. I was not set up to even.
With its convenient top design, it is leak-proof and easy to add more water to. And it does have an auto mode that utilizes a thermal hygrometer that will activate the auto mode, so that way it can detect how much humidity is in the room and compare it to what your settings preference is, and it will adjust to that humidity level. It does have multiple app functions, 9 mist levels, a custom mode, an auto mode, scheduling and timer options, a nightlight, and a refill alert. And it is so soothing. It has less than 28 decibels of sound and an auto mode to help make things more convenient. It easily connects with 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi or a Bluetooth device. Please note that it does not support 5G. Overall, I love this humidifier. It helps to moisten the skin, which creates better skin and hair health, especially.
So with that, you have a smart humidifier that does work with their app and can be controlled off the app as well. Now we have one last Govee product, and that is the Govee Spotlights, the IP65s. Might be a Justin video, might be a
Here's showcasing the Govee Smart Outdoor Spotlights. Now what this comes is a 2-pack of these spotlights, which have these metal arms which go on a stake in the ground, and they kind of have a plug that goes on the long cord. This is a waterproof cord. You can see how it connects over here. It's got exactly 2 spots, one for each spotlight, and it has a really, really long cord. Now, the control box itself and the plug themselves are not waterproof, so you do want to put the waterproof box around them, but the entire cord is waterproof. It also comes with 2 stakes, and all you have to do is unscrew the top of the stake like this, and then you would put the spotlight into the stake itself. After you put the stake in the ground, you see how you line up the hole in the stake, and then you screw the spotlight on the stake, and then you're ready to go and set it up. So we'll go ahead and get these set up right now. The first thing we're going to do is obviously find the places you want to put the stakes in the ground to where you can point the spotlights either towards bushes or your house or wherever where you think it is best to have your ambience where you want your glows. So in this case, I'm just going to put the spotlight right here, and I'm going to be facing these spotlights directly at the front of my house because I want to create kind of like the ambient glow in the front of my house for when passerbys come by. It would be great for holidays where you can do different colors. And again, I can't wait to see how it looks. So easy to assemble, easy to put together, and the waterproof cord you could easily just run underground, run it around plants. You can see it's easy to connect. All you have to do is take the cord itself and then you plug it in here. It only goes one way. You just look for the notch and line it up and plug it in. And then you just screw the cap on. This is what makes it waterproof so that if it does get a little bit of rain, it's not going to interfere with the cord. It's not going to mess with the lights at all. So again, just screw that on. And this is how you get one spotlight plugged in. Then just follow the cord down, untangle it, arrange it how you want. And then you do the other spotlight as well. Now, turn the spotlight on during the day. All you have to do is set up the Govee app, and it will pair with your smart lights. You just add it to the app. Then you have full color customization of the spotlights. Here's how it looks during the day. You can change the brightness. You can change the color. I finally set it on this kind of like light teal blue color because I have some of my pottery. It's kind of like a light blue teal around the house. So I thought this would be a nice color. And again, really easy to use the smart app. You could pair all your with the blue light pale Govee spotlights. And again, I could change each light to independent colors. I could have them strobe. I could change the lights colors based on different times of the day. I could have them off during the day, on at night. I could have them rotate. There's just so many versatile options, and you have brightness settings. It just looks really, really nice. Creates a great ambient atmosphere. And again, you can use this to highlight or light up your bushes and your landscaping, or you could project it directly onto your house and add that color directly to the house as well. So if you're looking for some really nice colored spots,
so that is your spotlights, and their Wi-Fi connectability still works in the app and all of the other cool stuff in between. Now we have the last product in the carousel, and that is the Amazon Fire TV. This is a 65-inch version, which is back here. Now it is a voice-controlled TV, so you can talk to it with the Amazon, what's her name? We're not going to say it. I don't want everybody's stuff to go off. So you can activate it that way, or you can use the remote control. The remote control does have a couple presets in there. With that, you can just turn it on and pop it on and power it up. Of course, I do not know what my wife had it on last, so we're going to see what she was on. Let's go to the home screen. So with the Amazon Omni TV, you have access to pretty much... Why is it not loading? There we go. You have all the apps you need on hand. It has the Amazon store. Of course, I accidentally hit the power button. It'll come back. And you guys see mine goes into artwork mode. It'll still pop back and don't have to worry about that as well. So I am not too worried. So the home screen, you can install any app you really need, from your HBOs, your Maxes, your Netflix, anything you want. You can even add the Luna gaming service and game off of this. Now, the cool part about this TV is you can actually connect a web camera to this TV, and you can video chat with your friends. So it does give you that option as well. Now, some other cool stuff is you can literally watch the Amazon Live shopping experience that you're seeing me on right now on this TV as well. So you'll just load it up, and you'll be able to see that as well as that on hand. So you can just right here, there I am live. Guys is showing the TV on top of the TV. With that, you'll be able to see the live chat on the side once it loads up. You'll also be able to see the carousel at the bottom. At the bottom, you'll be able to slide through the carousel, see the products you want on hand, and click it and watch it. Now, of course, you see Bobo up there as well with that. Now, this is a full 4K version. Now, it does have multiple HDMI ports with that. Your HDMI ports, you do have standard 3 HDMIs, and then you have one that is an eARC ARC. The eARC ARC is going to be a 2-way HDMI, which means you can actually power sound both ways, or video, which means you can hook up a Blu-ray player and home theater all in one system through that one cable. Now, it is a wired connection, so you can connect an RJ45 up that if you want. Or you can literally do wireless connection and just connect up to your Wi-Fi and you're good there as well. That simple, that easy. Now, I do recommend doing the updates every so often to get the most current stuff on hand. Now, we're showing you again, of course, the 4K 65-inch Omni, but they also have the QLED version, which is the one I have. Now, if you want the QLED version, of course, if you power the QLED version off, it's going to go into what's called ambient experience, and it's going to start showing artwork just like that. Great TV, works fundamentally very well. I've been using it quite a while with no issues whatsoever. So that is the Amazon Omni Fire TV. Great little product. Of course, that is the last product of the day. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. That is the last product I have for everyone. Great little products. If you're looking for anything like that, please let us know. Now, of course, I will be back tomorrow morning with another stream, of course. You'll see me pretty much every day, all the time, with that. Now, everybody, if you have any questions or anything like that, you can always come back to this show. It is always on our storefront. For those of you that haven't given us a follow, please do. We are here a lot. We show a lot of product off all the time. If you have anything else, please ask, or whatever. If you need to get a hold of us, Discord's the best bet to find and talk to us, but we are on all social medias. We're everywhere, so. Hey, I appreciate that, Evans. I hope you have a great rest of your day, too. And Bobo, have a good one. I appreciate it. And I believe we had Joanna and a few other people. All right, guys, it is still rather early. I'm going to go get ready for the day. I have a few things to do today, and I want to thank you all for being here. Much love, much appreciated. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody.